Hey guys, it's Kevin J Productions here with the big reveal. What is it? And what have we been waiting so patiently for? Well, I'll show you. You were waiting for that. A Clockwork version 2 Hornby Thomas. But this locomotive is very hard to find. Now in the United States, it's very hard to find this version. Now, people probably are going to be asking me, Kevin, what's so different about this locomotive compared to your Thomas? What's so different about them? Well, there's a lot of obvious things that you can tell immediately. The faces are different. In fact, this is the evolutionary tract. This is version 1, which is my pride and joy. And this is the new version 2, Clockwork. Now, how many of these exist? Well, it's not known. I don't even know how many of these actually still exist. However, this one had some issues. When I got it, I even recorded myself filming the unboxing, and it was actually advertised on eBay as being a version 3. It was not. It was a version 1. 2. Which is this one. My camera will not focus on this one. Now, this one didn't work well at first, and it took me a bit of time to understand why it didn't work at first. First, the wind tub was probably for the last 30 years, and so what I assumed is that the winding needed to be undone and so it would get strength. But that wasn't the case. The case really was the engine needed to be lubricated. Because these old Clockwork engines, if they don't get lubricated, they won't turn easy, or they won't pull. Now, this locomotive isn't perfect. I still need to do some work on it, but I can at least show it off, and even probably bring it to an event if I wanted to and run it on level track. It can't go up a helix if you tried. If you tried to bring it go up a helix, it would be very slow, and the wind-up would probably cease before you get up there. So it's good for 1 or 2 laps around the OCSMR NJCL, or 1 lap if you're saying. Now, this locomotive has no controlled speed, none of that stuff, because these were made for kids. These were made to be sold in starter sets, get kids interested in Hornby trains. This variation is super rare, especially with the version 1 face. Now, it does work. I will show you it running. Now, you turn the key forward, and you can hear that. That was... And there's a lever on top. I'm going to push that forward. It might lose Andy and Clara, but we'll... Now it's good to go. So, on aboard! Oh. I lost ink. And the action. Now you can see it's running a lot healthier than when I got it. I wasn't very pleased with it when I got it. Now it's an 040 Thomas. But I'm very pleased to see that it runs properly because I paid $20 for it. And I'm actually very happy that it's a version 2 because I now have technically every version of Thomas, but I don't have my version 3 in operating condition. It's getting about 4 or 5 laps and I can already see it slowing down. And these are just fun to watch. And it's actually going to come up. I'm going to stop it. I'm actually going to wind it up again. Now, Kozen, in your face. I'm kidding, you're awesome. But this is my newest pride and joy. It's my second Hornby Thomas in operating condition. And I have 2 working Hornby Thomases, so I will send this video off with another run. Now, there's actually going to be probably a question is, why did I get this? Well, I always wanted one of these. And the story about this one goes, originally when I got back into my railroading back in 2017, I originally wanted one of these to run around my old rusty track because I wanted to just be able to play trains and just use it. And I didn't have and the other Thomas came for sale on eBay, and I bought that one instead. And then it kind of evolved. So, this is my new Hornby Thomas. So I will send it off again. I'm very happy right now. I need to calculate actually how long he can run for, because I need. And he pulls in his turbo along quite nicely. So you can see him coming around the track. So, yeah, that's the video. If people are going to ask me if I'm going to hunt for the other one, if I have the money, I can. But, stay tuned, because you don't know what will show up. You really don't. And this... Peace.